Hey there gorgeous, hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I am sharing a full face tutorial with you using products from Undone Beauty. I've only tried a couple of these in the past, but for the most part, they are very highly rated on Ulta's website. And so I'll be showing you a full face, testing them out, as well as a wear test, and I'll let you know if there's anything here worth trying or not. I am ecstatic for these products. First product I have to try is the Curator Eye Quad. This is in the shade Outfit Optional. It says it transforms from shadow to liquid liner. So it looks like you can use it one of two ways, either as a powder or wet it for a more defined application. I'm going to take the rosy neutral matte shade from this palette, which is the only matte within here, by the way, and apply that into the crease. The other three shades in this palette have a more shimmery looking finish to them. It's not loud, but you can tell compared to this one that there is a more shimmer finish. That is really light, really light, but I mean, this is the name, right? Undone Beauty. Yeah, that's actually really nice. It adds a lot of beautiful definition to the crease, and I'm going to zoom this in a little bit more so you can see it up close. You can see what it did there. Isn't that beautiful? It's very subtle and it's not loud. And it applied evenly. I didn't have any issues with splotchiness, and it looks great. Next shade I'm going to take from this palette is the light vanilla shade towards the front. It looks really beautiful. I'm going to apply that on the lid. Great pigment. Wowee. That is really pretty. Then I'm taking the darkest shade in this palette at the end and applying this to the outer third of the lid and blending it back into everything. That's just so stunning. It's really funny because if you would have asked me 5 years ago if I would have liked this kind of brand, I would have said no, not at all. But it's amazing how your tastes change over time and you start doing things differently than what you did when you were a lot younger. I am going to go ahead and curl my lashes. This is from Arat Beauty for those who are interested. I love it because it is much bigger than traditional eyelash curlers and it literally curls your lashes the best I've ever experienced without having to add heat. Trying their mascara next. This is the Clean Lash. The shade that I am using is black brown. They did not have a brown. They had black and black brown. Those are my choices. And I don't even recall if it said if it was waterproof or not. So this will be a test. I'll go ahead and apply this. Well, not like a dramatic difference with it. It did a great job of lengthening, but as far as holding the curl in my lashes, they pretty much fell flat after applying this mascara. And so that answers the question to me that this is not waterproof, because typically waterproof formulas will help to hold a curl. I did add some false eyelashes. Sorry, I had to. They're from my lash line in the style Authentic. If you are interested in them, I'll have them listed and linked for you below. Next product I have to test out here is their Flawless Brow. The shade that I'm using is Warm Brown. This appears to be a micro pen, I don't know what we call these things, an ink pen, combined up with a little spoolie on one end. So one end you have the ink pen and the other end you have the spoolie. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Wow, that looks real, doesn't it? It looks like that's my eyebrow hairs. And holy cannoli, that was just using the pen. And you can see the difference there. My gosh, that is awesome. Okay, I'm going to use the little spoolie end over the top and we'll see what this does. Okay, all right, cool. I'm really loving that. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, as I thought. I got a little heavy-handed over here, but it's okay. They're supposed to be sisters, not twins, right? We'll just, yeah, let's go with that. The next product I have to test out is a tinted moisturizer, at least that's the way it appears. It's the Unfoundation Glow Tint. This is a skin-loving coconut extract, that's what it says, and it has light coverage. So in my mind, it looked to be more like a tinted moisturizer type. The shade that I'm using here is Porcelain Light. I'm going to apply it on one side of my face because I want to see, for comparison's sake, what it looks like from one side to the next. Well, that is simply stunning. I feel like it minimized my redness over here and took away some of the minor little flaws that I have in my skin, but it didn't cover my skin. Like, my skin still looks like skin, which is one of the things that I look for the most in a foundation type product. And this is really beautiful. Do you find yourself getting away from those heavier coverage foundations too? I feel like I've outgrown them and I'm not really, like, I don't use stuff like that much. If I do wear anything on my face, I try not to, but on the days that I do, I usually will only wear like a concealer underneath my eyes and maybe a powder. But I mean, I'm starting to get away from foundation more and more, or just use products like this that are just, they look like skin. For my under eye area, I am using their Conceal to Reveal palette. This is their 3-in-1 coverage cream. The shade that I'm using here is Porcelain Light. I have used this before. I love this. This is the product that actually, well, this and the cheek product, the lip to cheek palettes, these are the two products that made me curious to try more from Undone Beauty because it was such a fabulous product. And of course, they're getting ready to mow the lawn. Of course. Yeah. This never fails. Murphy's Law, you know? It can be quiet here all day long. I don't get any phone calls. I don't get any, none noise, nothing. And then the second you turn the camera on, everybody calls me. The mowers come. They do construction on the neighbor's yard. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, isn't that gorgeous? It's amazing, amazing. I do have a powder to try out, but I do want to add the cheek and the highlight products here before applying the powder. The cheek product I have to try is the water blush. This is in the shade Peach. And I'm also trying out their water highlighter. The shade that I'm using today is Cool Lit. Oh, it's cool. It's actually in temperature speaking, cool to the touch when you apply it. Wow, I don't think I've ever felt a product like that, like straight out of the tube being cold like that. I'm gonna attempt to blend it in here. Maybe I applied too much, we'll see. Okay, we'll go back with a sponge, blend over the top. Gorgeous, oh man, that's gorgeous. Okay, and this side. Okay, now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing like this purple, you can probably see it better than I can, but it's harder for me to see it under lights. I'll see it more when I go outside, but it's like this purple hue on my skin. I do have a powder to test. This is the Under Over powder. It's a 2-in-1 prime and set powder. This looks to be a little yellow. Don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna try it anyway. I'll apply this under my eyes first. And then for the rest of my face, I don't want to mattify everything so much, but I do want to set it. I'm taking a much bigger brush and I'm going to lightly tap it. I did go ahead, by the way, and add the mascara to my lower lashes so we can test and see how this wears throughout the day to see if there's any flaking, smudging, smearing, that type of thing going on. So we will see. For the lips, I'm finishing it off with their Light on Lip. This is in the shade Sunrise Pink. Oh my gosh, it's so smooth. It feels like lip balm. It doesn't even feel like lipstick. Gosh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. I did also get one of the glosses to try, so I do want to try that one over the top. This is the Big Papa Gloss in the shade Peony Pearls. It does have a scent. It's a nice scent. It reminds me of like watermelon. After wearing these products all day long, I want to say for a total of 9 hours today. That's about how long it was. This is what my face looked like up close. I think my most disappointing product of the bunch would have to be that powder, simply because I felt like it left a yellow cast on my skin and it was very unflattering. And when I looked at it up close, both outside and under studio lights, it just did not look all that great. And furthermore, it didn't do a great job, by the way, of keeping everything intact throughout the day. But I really love the tinted moisturizer. I'm going to try it again with a primer underneath. I really feel like it could be great like that. I feel like that would help to extend the wear time more. I'm sorry I didn't apply a primer before the test here today. I just simply forgot to do it. And then I realized it after I had applied it. Anyway, but nothing moved. Everything remained intact as far as the foundation goes, or I should say the tinted moisturizer, whatever you want to call this thing. The cheeks are absolutely beautiful. I did feel like there was some fading today though with the cheeks. A little disappointed to see that, but what I will tell you is that with the lip to cheek palette, I don't have that issue. So maybe there's something different about the water blush. A little disappointed to see that. The highlighter was another product that I was a little disappointed by, simply because I couldn't see it that well on initial application. Maybe that was the point of it. I mean, this is supposed to be more natural looking kind of makeup. But I probably would not go for the highlighter again in the future. Up close, the mascara lasted really well, did not have any issues with that. The lipstick, lip gloss, great combo. I ended up applying the lipstick more so throughout the day than the lip gloss, and I really do love that lipstick color. I feel like it's the most perfect color for my complexion personally. Love the concealer. The eyeshadow palette was really good. And that was pretty much it. Oh, the brow. Oh. How can I not talk about this brow product? Favorite. Out of all the products I tried here today, I think the brow product was my most favorite of them all. So if you are looking for something new to try from this brand, I hope that you found this video helpful today. I hope that it was insightful for you. If you are interested in any of the products I shared with you here today, I'll have all of them listed and linked for you below in the description box. Let me know your thoughts on Undone Beauty and any good or bad that you've experienced with them. Would love to hear your feedback on this brand also. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to watch, and look forward to seeing you again for another video very soon.